Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Professor Dr. Rizwan Jamil Qureshi, and we are starting lecture number 18 of System Analysis and Design course. In the previous lecture, lecture 17, analysis phase was covered, and analysis phase has two types: structured analysis and object-oriented analysis. Structured analysis we model using data flow diagrams, and object-oriented analysis we covered using the UML, Unified Modeling Language, the use case diagrams, class diagrams, sequence diagrams that you can view in the previous lectures. How we decide that we will go for structured analysis and we will go for object-oriented analysis? It is based on the tool that we are going to implement. For example, if we are using C language, then of course we will not draw UML because no point, or we are using ASP, the previous language by Microsoft, not ASP.NET, ASP, Active Server Pages. There is no benefit to draw UML, use case diagram, class diagram, because we don't have classes there. And vice versa, we will not draw data flow diagrams if we are using object-oriented tool like Java or ASP.NET, VB.NET, PHP. So it is based on the programming language we are going to implement in our system that will decide what type of analysis we are going to implement. In the analysis phase, we have finished ERD diagram, and one thing I did not cover. If we have object-oriented analysis, still we will draw ERD? No. Any guess? We will go for class diagram or object diagram relations. We will define relations like ERD diagram, one to many, many, one to one, one to many, many to many, unary, binary, ternary, quaternary. But we will not do normalization. Why not? Because objects are already normalized, so there is no need of normalization. And normalization is not part of analysis, it's a part of design. This up to the analysis phase. The next phase in SDLC is design phase. In the design phase, we have two types of design. So what is design? Designing the system of the system in terms of forms, reports, dialogues, interfaces, and we divide into two parts: logical design and physical design, as per the modern system analysis and design by Jeffrey Hoffer. Logical design is composed of designing forms and reports, interfaces and dialogue, normalization. And physical design is composed of physical schema, that we physically create the database, tables and the fields. Hierarchical or system structure design, algorithm designing, that is the physical design. Today I am covering, in today's lecture, the topic of coverage is designing forms and reports. What is a form? Any wild guess? Anything? There are two types of definitions for the form. One is the business definition, other is the technical definition. I will cover both of them. Business definition. Form is a business document that has some predefined data and some space or area needs to be filled by the user, like registration forms. So that's the definition for the form. We may say an instance of the form is typically one database record. What is a report? Yeah, I missed the technical definition, sorry. Form is a container that hosts other components like text box, label box, check box, option box. So we have toolbox from where we drag and drop the components like command button, text box, check box, option box. That is the technical definition as an IT student, but we must know both when we are designing the forms and reports. It's a passive document used solely for reading or viewing purpose. So that's the report. What is a report? Report is a business document that's solely generated for the reading or viewing purpose, to view purpose. How many types of reports we have? That's the next question. There are three main, but sometimes we say 5. First one is detailed report, second is the summary, and third is the exception. And there are 2 subtypes which are sometimes called separate types, drill down and ad hoc. Detailed report. Detailed report contains all the routine records for specific period of time. It is also called scheduled, like for 1 month production or 1 day production or registration in a particular course, how many students are registered, like in CPIT 250 System Analysis and Design course, 251 Software Engineering course, 455 Advanced Software Engineering course. List of students, all students which are registered in particular course, or list of all products sold in 1 day, or shipment, how many items shipped from the warehouse. Then summary. Summary is also called key indicator report because it is based on some criteria, critical information on regular basis. For example, result card, the grades of all subjects is detailed report. But grades of the students, summary of the students who got A plus, how many students got A plus, A, B plus, B, C plus, C, D plus, D, and fail. So that will be summary. So how many specific items, like how, in a supermarket, how many milk cartons are sold, then how many tea packets are sold, boxes are sold, how much chicken is sold, mutton is sold. There will be summary. And then you have exception. Exception indicates something abnormal, that is beyond the normal, outside of the normal, like something in excess or something in shortage. Like some item in the supermarket, there is no sale, or something in shortage, more sold. So there is exception, and it is not possible for the project manager to check, or the production manager or the shift manager to check everything. So there will be a report that will indicate that these items are in excess or these items are in short. So if they are in excess, we need to offer them, we need to have some sale offer to the customers. Drill down. It provides some indicator of the exception report, provide drill down to some specific item, like how much is the sale for the 7-Up, Coca-Cola, Sprite, one specific item, drill down, pinpoint. And ad hoc is the random report we can generate, planned or unplanned. Unplanned requests normally we entertain using the ad hoc report. as the name is indicating. When we design the form, we need to consider some factors. Is it user friendly? We follow some prototype approach to get the feedback from the user experience regarding the task or the functions user has to perform. Then there are some requirements. Who will use the form or report? What is the function of the form or purpose of the form or report? When is the report needed or used? Where this form or report needs to be delivered and used? How many people need to be used them, the form or report, in terms of top management, middle management, lower management, customers. Normally, we use some RAD tool to design the interfaces to take approval from the customer, like Visual Basic, Power Builder, Delphi. There is specification for the forms. It is called interface specifications or design specifications. It has 3 components, 3 parts. Part 1, user. What is the type of user? Experience, skills, motivation, education level, personality. Then task. What is the function or purpose of that form or report? System. What is the platform we are going to use it? Windows, Linux, Unix, Mac, Sun Solaris, Fedora. The 4th part is the environment. In the environment mean it's a internal environment or external environment. It's office environment or it's like ATM network or mobile interface. That is part 1. User, task, the purpose or function, system, the operating system in terms of hardware, software, platform, and the environment. This is the part 1 for the interface. Part 2 is the screenshot which is approved by the customer using the prototypes of the form or report. Part 3, speed rate, accuracy rate, user satisfaction rate in terms of percentage. Speed rate, that will be filled after the implementation. So this part we will complete it after the implementation because we don't know how much time it will take to execute in terms of percentage. Accuracy, how much accurately it provides the results again after the implementation. User satisfaction, after the implementation when we call the customer for alpha testing and the beta testing. Usability is very important from the system's success or failure as a quality attribute. How much user is satisfied, user satisfaction, user is happy, user find it interesting, user find it attractive. Consistency, how much consistent interfaces are designed in terms of formatting, background color, font size, response time, efficiency, how fast, how quickly it responds to the users, how much it is in terms of self-explanatory outputs, labels. Flexibility, how much it is flexible in terms of user preference. That is the usability success factors. So measures of usability: time to learn, speed, accuracy, rate of errors, subjective satisfaction, layouts. Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.